Assalamualaikum and good morning to Doctor and fellow friends. I am Wanda Rafika binti Wan Hazalizam and trait number 153916 will present the lesson plan. So this is the content for the presentation. We will be looking on the goal and rationale for the lesson plan, then move on to the specific goal including the material used for the lesson, and lastly the procedures and prompting strategies of the lesson plan. But before that, this lesson plan is specifically for Peter, a 3-year-old boy whose functional language level is 1 year old. He communicates at one-word level, and therefore this lesson plan for Peter emphasizes on his ability to produce 2 words per utterance. The goal for the lesson plan is to improve patient's expressive language skill. The rationale for this goal is because the patient's expressive language skill is inappropriate for his chronological age, considering that he only can produce 1 word per utterance. Expressive language skills are crucial in order for the patient to communicate effectively, to express his thoughts and needs to his family members. It can also increase his social communication by combining 2 words to become phrases whenever he needs to talk. Others will also understand his speech and make it easier for them to provide what he needs. Moving on, the specific goal for this lesson plan is to increase production of 2 words per utterance, and the goal is conducted by using a customized storybook that I prepared. So this is the procedures on how I will conduct the session. First, I will let the patient sit comfortably before taking out the customized storybook entitled Kiro si Kata. Then, after making sure that the patient is comfortable and ready, I will introduce the book to the patient. Here, the prompting strategy is a direct verbal prompt to the patient by saying, "Ada buku, jom baca buku." But I will attract his attention by using the customized storybook, which considered as the visual prompt for him. After that, I plan on using indirect verbal prompt by asking him what did he see on the storybook. Gesture prompt is pointing and say, "Tengok, ada gambar." After that, I will describe the front page to the patient if he did not answer the questions. I will use verbal prompt and gesture here. However, if the patient can answer what does he see on the front page of the storybook, I will respond to him by using language stimulation techniques such as expansions and extensions. For example, if the patient says kata, I will respond to him by saying, "Ya, kata gemuk. Besar ni katak. Katak duduk. Katak boleh lompat. Toing toing." While do a gesture to describe the words like hopping to describe lompat. In addition, I will introduce the frog's name to the patient and read the storybook title to the patient. Gesture prompt to point to the picture is used here. And then, we will start to read the storybook. I will ask the patient to read together by flipping the page. Direct verbal prompt is used here, such as using "Jom baca," "Baca sama-sama," and "Tolong belik." If the patient cannot attend to the prompt, I will model how to do it and then ask him to flip the next page. If he also cannot attend, I will use physical prompt to guide him to flip the page or involve his caregiver to do it. Then, I will read aloud the 2 words presented in the storybook while he looks at the picture. I will include an expectant pause while reading it so that it will initiate the patient to repeat the words. Hand cues, such as while reading the 2 words, I will count the words with fingers, like "Ini kiro," "Kiro sedih," "Perut lapar." I will also include indirect verbal prompt by asking some questions regarding the picture that he sees, while using gesture to point to it as well. Phonemic cues can also be included here for the same reason, which is to initiate the patient to produce the words. For example, while looking at the picture together, I will say, "Ada se," and then pause to expect his response. If he cannot give response, I will say, "Ada semut," or I will ask the caregiver to model on how to respond, and they can also be the one to read it to him. Lastly, after finish reading the storybook, I will keep the storybook by saying, dah habis, jom simpan. Kita simpan. Simpan buku. Bye, Kiro. So that's all from me. Thank you.